Scarlett Johansson goes hunting for dinosaurs in Jurassic World Rebirth, one of few new summer movies I'll be reviewing this week on CJ at the Movies. I'm Christopher Zweig. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Jurassic World Rebirth, and why not? People love the Jurassic Park franchise, even though the last two films had nothing on the 1993 hit and featured so many formulas. This one still follows the same rules, but with new characters including Scarlett Johansson as a covert operative, Mahershala Ali as the team leader, Jonathan Bailey as a paleontologist, and Rupert Friend as a pharmaceutical representative who enlists these people on a mission to a forbidden island to collect samples from 3 different kinds of dinosaurs for medical purposes.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh?
They also come across a family whose sailboat gets attacked by prehistoric sea creatures. And the dinosaurs on this island have mutated after a failed experiment.
Don't see that every day, or ever.
The production designs of Jurassic World Rebirth look fascinating, including an abandoned gas station that wakes up to the tune of Benny King's Stand By Me. But maybe I'm just not into this franchise as I used to be. It might make a comeback one day, I don't know, but I still didn't care about Jurassic World Rebirth. It may be directed by Gareth Edwards, who is a natural filmmaker, but it doesn't make a difference. We might as well get Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble right over here. Our next movie is 40 Acres, or as I like to call it, Danielle Deadwyler's Guide to Surviving the Famine Apocalypse. The story takes place after the apocalypse when famine threatens society, and Deadwyler plays a war vet and a farmer whose family constantly defends their crops from cannibals.
Are there any others like us?
There's nobody else out there like us.
Freeman 1, do you copy?
We don't need nothing and nobody. Reload. Work now.
She's the kind of uptight woman who is always lecturing her family on their manners and survival skills, and that's no different between her and her rebellious son, Kataem O'Connor, especially when he takes in an injured survivor played by Milcana Diaz-Rojas and hides her in their barn.
You want us to trust anyone because you can't trust anyone else.
We don't need nothing and nobody.
The strict dialogue gets exhausting, but the more we watch 40 Acres, the more we acknowledge the society the family now lives in. How could they trust other people in such a desolate wasteland? And Deadwyler delivers a searing and memorable performance. This is obviously the better post-apocalyptic movie than The End, which was a musical set in a lavish home within the salt mines and also about a young woman from a different group. 40 Acres spreads the right fertilizer around. Next up, Heads of State, and no, this isn't a sequel to the Chris Rock comedy Head of State, but rather it's an Amazon Prime Video that reunites John Cena and Idris Elba from the Suicide Squad as bickering world leaders who must set aside their differences when a global conspiracy puts them in danger. Cena is Will Derringer, a former actor turned US president, while Elba is Sam Clark, a SAS commando turned prime minister, and they're both forced to ride on Air Force One just for a good image. But the plane becomes compromised by terrorists and now these two leaders are presumed dead.
What's that? That can't be good.
Stop the beat a minute. I got something to say.
Oh shit.
They have to be because any safe house could be compromised, and at this point their only surviving assistant is a presumed dead MI6 agent played by Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
Hey, where's your backup?
There is no backup.
The bantering between these two world leaders is a lot more entertaining than how Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans handled their mismatched characters in Red 1. Cena and Elba handle their characters with the right kind of attitude, and I guess that's what drew me into Heads of State. We're not really supposed to care about the wall-to-wall action or CGI effects, but rather their conflicts and commentary, especially since Cena plays a movie star entering the political world, and he acknowledges that the vice president sworn in office is no good. And our last movie is The Old Guard 2, the sequel to the 2020 Netflix action hit in which Charlize Theron played an immortal soldier named Andy whose team found a new recruit named Niall played by Kiki Lane.
Listen, sometimes quick is better than subtle.
Andy, who is no longer immortal, finds out that a former member named Quinn, played by Van Veronica No, has been freed from the first immortal, played by Uma Thurman. She goes by many names, but for now we'll call her Discord.
One day you'll understand. Every minute is a step towards death.
The Old Guard 2 only works when it tries to patch up the characters' choices and turmoil in the first film, but nothing really heals, pun intended. It gets overshadowed by routine action scenes and lackluster narrative, and of course it has to play with an Empire Strikes Back cliffhanger, so given Netflix's top 10 list being popular, we're probably going to get a third movie. Maybe we'll get some life in it. Recapping this week's new movies: thumbs down for Jurassic World Rebirth, thumbs up for 40 Acres, thumbs up for Heads of State, and thumbs down for The Old Guard 2. Well, those are the new movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies.